That's how we're feeling around here after last week's big-time upset of the Georgia Bulldogs in Athens.
They weren't even ranked.
Yeah, but you saw the team-by-team comparisons. Total mismatch.
Yeah, but if this video game could execute basic clock management, I bet we have a different outcome.
What ifs, what ifs? Well, if we weren't busy faking field goals with Bo Blowjob, we'd have finished with a 3-point win anyway.
Hey, I like that name better. Let's change it again.
That's okay. Let's move on to this week's game.
Oh!
Welcome in everybody to Dave Show Truckers Football. I'm your host and game player David Johnson, and joining me here is Harry Downer. Today, Dave Show finally plays an inferior opponent to them as the Rice Owls come to Orlando.
We were talking about blowjobs earlier. Well, that's what's about to happen here.
Excuse me?
Last week was a fluke, and you've lost to these type of teams before. Vegas has you favored by 7.5, but I'm taking Rice, and I think they'll win outright.
Oh, okay. You mean that kind of blowjob?
Yeah, what are you thinking about?
I'm thinking, not a moment to waste. Let's get to the action. With our opponent here, Harry, let me ask you, do you know what my favorite kind of rice is?
White?
Jerry!
Huh?
You never heard of Jerry Rice? And that's why we're wearing our glorious 49ers-inspired alternate uniforms.
Oh, God.
Fifth play of Rice's opening possession, 2nd and 5 at their own 46-yard line. Quarterback JT Granado. Sacked by Warren Estevez for the rest of us. The Truckers D would force an Owls punt. Eighth play of Dave Show's opening possession, 3rd and 8 at the Rice 41-yard line. Quarterback Travis McPherson drops back to pass. Over the middle to tight end Wade Swain. Brought down inside the 25. First down. 6 plays later, it's 1st and goal at the 2. Touchdown Truckers! Travis McPherson decided to share the wealth. Traquan Smith with the score. Man, that was close. The ensuing Rice possession starts at their own 25-yard line. Hand off to Samuel Stewart. Breaking tackles, and he's got running room. Finally brought down at the Dave Show 36. 5 plays later, it's 3rd and 7 at the 18. James Maiden, touchdown Owls. It took Dave Show forever to score, Rice only a minute.
You know what my favorite kind of rice is?
What?
Minute rice.
Ha ha. The ensuing Dave Show possession starts at their own 34-yard line. McPherson out of the play action. Launches it. Picked off by Cole Thomas. Takes it back to the Dave Show 46.
Just tossing it up for grabs, huh, Coach? Looks like you're ready to serve, Rice.
Alright. 3rd play of the ensuing Rice possession, 3rd and inches at the 36-yard line. Granado with the keeper. Breaking tackles. Finally brought down at the 15. 2 plays later, 2nd and 7 at the 12. Granado's gonna waltz right into the end zone. Touchdown Owls. We're 4 seconds into the second quarter, Rice with already more points and rushing yards against Dave Show than Georgia all game last week. Oh man, Roman Estes fumbles the kick return.
There's that blowjob.
2 plays later, it's 2nd and 6 at the 20. Renato with the keeper, and he's got plenty of room to run. Touchdown, Owls!
Oh, baby! What'd I tell you?
This Truckers team's all over the place. Man. 10th play of the ensuing Dave Show possession. 2nd and goal at the 5. All but one play on this drive has been a run. McPherson with the keeper. Stopped for a loss by a pair of Owls. Brings up 3rd and goal at the 7. Brandon Glover, touchdown Truckers! Dave Show back within 1 score. 4th play of the ensuing Rice possession. 2nd and 9 at their own 37. Renato on the run. Fumble! Recovered by the offense. Keith Bailey with the sack. And the Truckers D would force a punt. 3rd play of the ensuing Dave Show possession. 2nd and 8 just across midfield. McPherson to throw. Finds Roman Estes down inside the 35. Two plays later, it's 2nd and 12. Over the middle to Brandon Glover. Down inside the 15. 22 yards on the reception. The Truckers are driving once again. 2 plays later, it's 2nd and 5 at the 9. Over the middle to Brian Williams. Touchdown, Truckers! And just like that, this game is tied. Hope you don't mind your rice getting burnt, Harry.
Whatever.
3rd play of the ensuing Rice possession. 3rd and 9 at their own 22-yard line. Hand off to Samuel Stewart. Finds an opening. Brought down just shy of the 40. Timeout. 2 plays later, 1st and 10 at midfield. Sacked by Clint Moore. And then they decide to go no huddle instead of calling their final timeout. And that's it. At halftime, we're all tied up at 21 as the Rice fans cheer on the Truckers. Boy, we're getting more than we bargained for having the Rice Owls come out here. I mean, they're here because they were among the worst teams in the nation last year. And also because I'm one of the few people who've seen a real-life Rice Owls game in person. I saw them play at Fresno State 15 years ago. They had owl wings on their helmet, similar to the Philadelphia Eagles wing design. By the way, what's up with their jerseys here having TV numbers on the shoulders and the sleeves? I tried to find a picture of that online.
No one cares!
Come on, Harry, what's up with their jerseys?
Let's wrap this up so I can count my winnings.
Alright, well, let's get back out for second half action. Second play of Dave Show's opening second half possession, 2nd and 11 at their own 35-yard line. McPherson sets up the screen to Brian Williams, brought down for a loss by Zach Abercrombie. The Truckers will go 3 and out.
That brings up 3rd and 14.
Third play of the ensuing Rice possession, 2nd and 3 just shy of midfield. Renato to throw. Decides to run with it, and he's got running room. Brought down at the 35. 5 plays later, 3rd and 2 at the 14. Renato brought down for a loss by Daniel Seward. Rice's 34-yard field goal attempt is good. What the hell is that? The ensuing Dave Show possession starts at their own 28-yard line. McPherson to throw. Look out! Sacked by Grayson Shantz.
That's a loss of 10 on the play.
4 plays later, it's 2nd and 9 at their own 41. Deep over the middle to Brandon Glover. Down inside the Rice 40. 2 plays later, it's 1st and 10 at the 29. McPherson on the run. Takes it down inside the 15. On the next play, the handoff to Josh Winter. Touchdown Truckers! It's like the Josh of Winter.
Nobody's gonna get that.
Hang on to yourself.
You had voice lessons? Yeah, right.
5th play of the ensuing Rice possession. 1st and 10 at the Dave Show 41-yard line. Granado. Almost picked off by Joe Chambers. 6 plays later, 2nd and 7 at the 13. Austin Walker, touchdown Owls. And the football just goes flying out of there.
Hey, with your little get up here, you're Rice's San Francisco treat.
What? The ensuing Dave Show possession starts at their own 29-yard line. McPherson. Brought down for a loss by VJ Banks. 2 plays later, it's 3rd and 12. Deep over the middle to Brandon Glover. Who else? Brought down at the Rice 42. 32 yards on the reception. Dave Show now 6 for 7 on 3rd down conversions this afternoon. 2 plays later, it's 2nd and 8 at the 40. Over the middle to Glover again. Down inside the 20. Sorry about the glitch, here's the replay. Glover today with over 100 yards receiving. 5 plays later, 2nd and goal at the 3. Brian Williams, touchdown Truckers. B-Will. With 5:23 to go, Dave Show back up by 4. 5th play of the ensuing Rice possession, 1st and 10 at the Dave Show 40. Granado decides to run with it, and we got Trucker defenders diving all over the place. 10 yards on the carry. Rice now with 272 yards rushing on the day. Their no-huddle attack has worn down the Dave Show defense this afternoon. We've got the play clock running, but the game clock is stopped. And now nothing's happening.
Ball game.
God, I hope not. It's been an entertaining game thus far.
Plus, I stand to make some money off it.
Play clock winding down. Tick, 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 tick. Nothing?
There's a flag on the field.
You think?
Delayed game, offense.
We'll take it.
Oh, you loser.
Still first down.
3 plays later, it's 3rd and 14. Granado. Sacked by Stephen Clark, the Syracuse transfer. And the Owls would be forced to punt. 2nd play of the ensuing Dave Show possession, 2nd and 8 at their own 22-yard line. McPherson with the keeper, and he's got running room. Brought down at the 37. 15 yards on the carry. 3 plays later, it's 2nd and 3 at the Rice 43. Brian Williams runs into a wall. Timeout. Brings up 3rd and 5. McPherson to throw. Almost intercepted by VJ Banks. Down by 4 with less than 2 minutes to go and only 1 timeout left. This is the 2nd play of the Rice possession. 2nd and 2 at their own 28-yard line. Granado on the run, brought down from behind by Nathan Collins. Brings up 3rd and 5. And Granado's on the run again. Safety James Robertson dives out of the way. Tackle made near the 40. On the next play, Granado. Sacked by Kevin Bronson. 3 plays later, it's 4th and 15 at the 39. Ball game on the line. Granado launches it. Picked off by Joe Chambers. Truckers win. Let's rock the road chant. The crowd in unison with the tomahawk honk. Come on, Harry, let me see you do it.
No thanks.
Dave Show pulls out the narrow victory to improve to 3-2 on the season. Somebody over here had us at 0-5 to this point. The Truckers get the win despite an early 2-score deficit and giving up nearly 300 yards rushing. That coming a week after we shut down Georgia's NFL running back Nick Chubb, who was limited to 57 yards on 15 carries. A win's a win, and next week, we'll look to complete only our second 3-game winning streak in school history as the Kentucky Wildcats come to Orlando. We've got a bona fide rivalry with these guys as the all-time series is tied 2-2, with Kentucky winning each of the last 2 years.
2-2, yeah. That's how bad you are. You're rivals with Kentucky. In football.
Well, we're 2-3 against Georgia.
Yeah, what have they ever done? Except Georgia all the time.
Alright, well, anyways, add 4 more guys to the guest list of the South Carolina game. And check out who we've got now on the top of our recruiting board. 4-star athlete Joe Jones. 100% scouted, dude's a quarterback. And a gem! Check out that speed. His overall rating better than Bo Falacio's. We're gaining significant ground on the competition as we're the only school to offer him a scholarship so far. So, fingers crossed, Trucker fans, this could be our star of the future. We've also added 3-star corner Adam Thompson to the board, a gem. We just gotta fend off all these schools from the West.
God, with the recruiting now, how much time do you spend on this crap?
Yeah, pretty much all day.
This guy's never gonna get a chick.
That'll do it for us here. Be sure to subscribe and click that little bell so you don't miss another shocking moment of Dave Show Truckers football. For Harry Downer, I'm David Johnson. Thanks for watching and we'll see you at the next show. Roll Truckers!